Welcome everyone!
Go,
We
Kiri.
are the Grin Brothers. Kiri, you can do it. Just tank those bullets. Tank them.
Maybe... Hold on, I'll uncrouch so you can...
No, Kiri, no! Holy, that's a Nukalurks king. You said a queen.
Yeah, they're technically weaker.
I mean, I can see that being the case. I mean, it's like lions and lionesses.
He's dead.
That was quick. Not very crab-like at that point. The turrets and the Nukalurks are fighting. That's great.
Need to drink some more Nuka-Cola to get rid of this weight issue.
Nuka-Cola's radiated? Who'd have thought?
Although I think it might be the Nuka meat that's weighing me down. Oh, let's eat some potato crisps.
You do have 56 of it. So I'm assuming it's a pretty exclusive area. I don't imagine you find very many Nukalurks anywhere.
No, you don't.
I'm assuming once you've killed them all, they don't respawn.
They can do, I believe.
The Nuka King went down quicker than the Nukalurk.
It's because these assholes have a goddamn shield, and I hate it.
You got a king right behind you. Oh no, he decided to back off for some reason.
It's fine. He can't block.
So anything else you want to talk about?
I hate these things with a passion.
I think you may have mentioned that before. Possibly. Potentially.
There you go. Nukalurk Queen.
Oh, where?
I don't know.
Kiri, you can't solo it!
No, she's somewhere. She's on the floor.
I think you'd probably got more damage off if you shot him repeatedly. Don't we have an armor-piercing weapon of some kind?
We do, but it still does basically nothing to them.
Ah.
Besides, with all this, you know, Nuka-Cola and such.
Man, you should ask to be sponsored by Nuka-Cola family.
Another king?
What do you know? The Nuka Queen has a harem. A dead harem. Oh no, that one's not dead enough yet. Now he is. Hugs!
No. Oh. Oh.
Oh, I thought the game broke there. Thanks, stranger! Weirdly enough, you...
Oh, there's the queen.
Oh,
She looks really small from over here.
she does. Weirdly enough, the guy appearing in existence is less of a oddity than any of the glitches that occur in this game.
What are you? Oh. Kiri's alive. And it's done absolutely no damage.
Which is weird, because I saw her clip down to the bottom.
Wow, I broke my arm with that.
These Nukalurk Kings sucked compared to the Nukalurks.
They do.
Like, the Nukalurk Kings weren't even doing a lot of damage. Whereas this Nukalurk broke your arm.
Twice. Can I just eat raw Nuka meat? It's high in radiation. Oh, you heal tons of health.
So, if you haven't got anything to talk about, I guess I can try and scrounge up something to talk about.
I'm just trying to kill these things because I hate them with a
downloaded
passion.
a game recently.
You did, didn't you?
Yeah, I downloaded Punch-Out! For the arcades. The original arcade Punch-Out. Because I was thinking what my favourite Nintendo series are. And I thought there's a lot of games where I've really, really liked individual entries in the series and, you know, really want new entries. You know, I really want a new entry in Punch-Out or Project Zero announced at E3. But I've only ever played one game in such series. So it's really hard to say I'm a fan of the series when I've only played a game for those respective series. So I thought I'd, you know, try out some of the extra games in the series. And whilst I could probably download the NES Punch-Out and maybe a Wii U once I get more room on it, and I can play the Super Punch-Out via the SNES Mini. The Switch is the only way I can play the arcade Punch-Out. I thought it'd be a good idea to give that a try. So whilst I enjoyed Punch-Out Wii, I thought, hey, maybe I'll enjoy the arcade Punch-Out as well.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
I was not prepared for arcade Punch-Out.
What does that mean?
In fact, I was less prepared. Because I'd actually watched 2 Punch-Out retrospectives, which actually kind of gave me the motivation to get the arcade Punch-Out. Because Gaming Historian and Matt McMuscles, both within like a week of each other, did retrospectives on the Punch-Out series. Both were great entertaining watches, so I'll see about adding a link to at the bottom below. But they kind of commented that the arcade Punch-Out was a little less puzzle-focused and more brawler.
Oh no, Crook Manor.
You know, more brawler-like than puzzle-focused? No, they're wrong. They're wrong.
It's still a...
I tried going with a more brawler thing, and there was even a slight sort of like, you know, how to play thing at the beginning, which suggests you could do cross counters with your right. I got beat by Glass Joe.
Wow.
I tried brawling, as it were, and using a cross counter and all that. And, yeah, Glass Joe did a lot of damage. I didn't lose by knockout. No, what I lost is by time, because in the arcade Punch-Out, turns out, you don't have 3 rounds, you have 1. And regardless of how many points you got, if you lose the round, if time runs out, you just lose the round.
That's not how boxing works.
No, it's very different. Also, when you get a super punch, it's not the star punch like from the NES games or beyond.
Yeah.
It's just you get a more powerful punch that you can throw out repeatedly.
Okay.
However, you immediately lose the punch, but that also means because it's a punch you throw out repeatedly, it's not a huge damage destroyer. You know, it's not like an instant knockout sort of punch like it is in the other games where it's like you have to time it right to get a knockout if you've got this punch. It's just you basically got a power boost, so you do double damage until the enemy hits you once, and then you drop down out of the power mode again. It's also oddly stiff. I'm not sure if it's because I'm playing on a Switch, where the default control scheme is X for left punch and A for right punch, rather than X and B, you know, which are close together.
Yeah.
But my responses weren't nearly as quick as I felt they should be. I was a lot slower throwing out a punch than I would be in Punch-Out Wii.
Yeah.
The game is fun. You know, despite my complaints, the game is fun. It's just... It's clear that, you know, it's like a first game in a series.
Yeah.
It's not nearly as good as the Wii Punch-Out, but then the Wii Punch-Out had, like, what, 20 years to develop and get better?
Yeah.
So
I
it's understandable.
hate...
Furthermore, you can also tell it's an arcade game. Because it's very unforgiving. It doesn't really give you anything in the way of a tutorial to understand how the boxers are going to fight.
Woo!
Hooray!
That was the entire quest for this place. You can tell they did like an actual quest line from... I'm sorry. I just cleared this place out.
You are an anomaly. You know what I was going to say.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got past Glass Joe.
Oh.
he just wanted to be in a photo together. I got past Glass Joe once I figured out that, hey, maybe I should actually start playing it like a Punch-Out game instead of a brawler, like I thought people had said they was like. So I started being a lot more careful with my punches. I stopped trying to do a cross counter. So I got past Glass Joe and fought against Piston Honda. And I discovered one thing with Piston Honda, that because of the stiff controls, it doesn't feel like I can block him in time. When you knock him away, deal enough damage to him, he gets annoyed, backs off, prepares his super move, where he does a up down up down up down up down combo.
Yeah.
But for some reason, the controls don't feel quick enough to actually block up down up down up down up down to match him.
Interesting.
It always feels like I can only, because I'm blocking the punch, unlike it's not a dodge, so you kind of stagger a bit as you block the punch. So it doesn't feel like you're quick enough to actually do that. So my new strategy became, instead, I just repeatedly left body blow him before he can even throw out a single one of his piston hurricane punches.
So rather than blocking,
I just wail on him. Body blows are very handy in that game because they're more likely, they're more likely to hit.
Yeah.
But yeah, as an arcade game, it's quite a bit, and it's interesting with Bold Bull because I think I have a good chance of being Bold Bull if I can just get the timing right. Because Bold Bull is really powerful and has a instant knockout punch.
Okay.
But you can also instantly knock him down to the ground if you punch him as he's about to use it. And at the moment, I can only think of.
See how you feel things are going between us.
I'm just doing idle dialogue. She also gave us a stim pack, thank God.
Yeah, we should get close to the area where we can obtain the next side quest. That way we've got it up and ready for when we next play.
Well, it's not exactly a far walk from here.
Yeah, well, we'll just get in the building. Apparently brushing up against it gives you the quest.
What building do you want to go to?
Let's go the furthest one away.
So down here?
Yeah.
Somewhere around there?
What was I saying? Yeah, he basically got a super move where if you punch him just right, he gets knocked down. It's like a light knockout because it gets to the count of 3 and he gets up.
Yeah.
So, but 3 knockouts and an opponent's out. I assume, much like yourself. But then again, that's the case with Punch Out Wii, but I'm not sure it's going to be the case for this game because, of course, it's different.
Yeah.
It's interesting going back in time with it, though. It's not as enjoyable as Punch Out Wii, but it was pretty entertaining playing it in the bath.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I'll have to try out Super Punch Out because the thing is, the Punch Out Wii is actually more like the NES Punch Out, whereas the arcade Punch Out and Super Punch Out are more akin to each other.
Yeah.
And then there's arm wrestling.
What?
Punch Out as a spin-off game. Arm wrestling.
Just arm wrestling.
The Punch Out games go Punch Out Arcade 1, Punch Out Arcade 2, arm wrestling.
Oh, I know where we're heading.
Yeah, arm wrestling, NES Punch Out featuring Mike Tyson, NES Punch Out featuring Mr. Sandman. Sorry, Mr. Dream. Super Punch Out, Punch Out Wii, and then Punch Out Training with Doc Lewis.
I'm going to equip Charles' sword now, because I know it's going to be needed.
But yeah, I do highly recommend checking out the game. Well, Gaming Historian is my favourite YouTuber because I really enjoy his content. So, well, I watch Maximilian Dude more often because, of course, he uploads more content. But in terms of the videos themselves and the content itself, I think Gaming Historian is probably my favourite YouTuber as of the moment. So I highly recommend checking out any of his videos. But the Punch Out retrospective is a really nice one, so I suggest that. And it goes really well with Magma Muscle's Punch Out retrospective. They kind of...
The Galactic
They both
Zone.
cover a lot of content, but they have different mindsets for how they're covering it. Because, of course, one's covering more the history, and the other focuses a bit more on, I guess, just the games themselves, as it were.
Are you ready for one of the worst places in history?
Rafi, you just went through Magician's Land, where you said was one of the best places, and then proceeded to then criticise it.
Yes. This place I don't like from the get-go.
Okay. I guess we could listen to Tiana's log? Read Tiana's log.
We shall read it.
You downloaded any games recently? Because I never know what you're playing with your PC.
Not really. I've been playing Destiny 2. Well, that was a shocking thing.
Oh yeah, there's a comment on the Destiny 2 video. You should probably...
Oh. They introduced another character that I don't hate.
What, in Destiny 2?
Yeah. They're actually entertaining and somewhat nice to be around, you know. They're funny.
Oh, yeah?
And they introduce it in the same chapter that you get...
The other funny one killed?
No.
Oh.
That's like DLC. It's like, way, I don't have that. But it's the same chapter where you find Cade 6 again. So it's like, cool, we just got a comedy duo here. But more importantly, you have a single quest and then you can just leave the area and it's like, wow, making good use of this character. The voice acting in that game is mostly passable until you get to the tank trainer.
So nothing as good as House of the Dead. But hey, at
No.
least you have memorable lines, like we thought the Guardians couldn't die.
Until they did. I think that is...
They actually meant read.
Yeah. Zoning in tomorrow. I'm still not sure how I feel about these salvage runs. It's amazing how much the old tech still works.
Neat half shifts. Shame she's dead. I told him there wasn't enough cores left to turn it on. If he had waited an hour, we could have pulled them from around the zone. God, Star Control back up and running. I already had people looking. I could have made it work, but he wouldn't listen. And now, God, I hope he's alright. I can hear the screams. We're going to wait for nightfall, then make a run for the gate. Is she a gunner or something then, or...?
No, she was a citizen that had managed to avoid the raiders.
Ah.
And she's dead.
She's done a good job of that.
Well, she avoided the raiders.
And got killed by Mr. Frothy. Ah, killed by an ice cream machine.
Not quite an ice cream machine. They shoot
Slush puppy.
Nuka-Cola at you.
So they are like a slush drink dispenser.
Yeah, but it's Nuka-Cola.
Yeah.
I hate every one of these things. I hate...
And you've overcome yourself.
I hate this entire zone.
May want to fix that before we next record.
Yeah, probably will.
Any case, hope you enjoyed what we've played so far. We'll eventually get through all this Nuka-Cola DLC side quest stuff.
Hold on, we got
another one.
I don't know what this is.
Oh,
So.
let's listen.